Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come on in. Hey, Alicia, there you are, girl. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone too so that I can watch chat when I share the screen. Oh my. Sometimes it takes them a little while to send those notifications, so I'm glad you are here, Alicia. I'm really glad you're here. Let me change some work. I'm gonna change something on this. Okay. YouTube is funny about those notifications. They are just funny about the notifications. All right. Let me get my stuff pulled up here. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing the screen because I don't want to miss anything. But it does say that the Sarasota County Sheriff's Department just pulled up to the Carlton Reserve where the search for Brian Landry continues. They plan divers have also been called to the scene and they are going to search the reserve, dive the reserve for Brian. So let me share this screen and y'all can see. Now I'm going to mute myself, okay? Hey Larry, hey Mo, hey everybody. I will be muted so y'all won't be able to hear me, okay? Mo, it's fine. You take your time. All right, guys, that didn't they didn't have very much there. Volunteers, law enforcement. See, yes, they have to risk their lives and those alligators and everything else. It's terrible. It is terrible. I don't know why that didn't stop, but there we go. All right, let me try one more page, okay? I don't want notifications. Let's see here. Give me just a second, guys. I'm trying to find more info on it. Give me just a moment.
unusual because that's Gabby's never called him grandfather by his first name, and they say that Brian didn't even know that guy.
Okay, evidently there's not going to be a live feed for this, but they are concerned that he is in that. Hey, Capri, good morning. They are concerned that he is in that reservoir. Guys, why would he jump into an area where there's alligators? Larry, I do. I have serious doubts if this man is even in Florida. I have serious doubts. Drop the link. You got the live. Yes, ma'am. Be happy to. Just a second. There it is, girlfriend. Do you see it, Alicia? Capri, I'm like you. Only if he wanted a long, painful death would he jump in there with a bunch of alligators. Thank you all so much for. I kicked myself out of StreamYard.
Hey guys, how are you? Hey Case.
Hey girl.
You ready to share this screen?
Go right ahead. I kicked myself out of StreamYard.
Oh, let me pause YouTube. Hey guys, how are you? Hold on. Hey Case.
Hey girl.
You ready to share this screen?
Go right ahead. I kicked myself out of StreamYard.
Oh, let me pause YouTube. Hey guys, how are you? Hey Case. Crap. Sorry, hold on.
Girl. That's okay, girl. That's just fine. Larry, while we're waiting, you are exactly right. He and his folks have had weeks to prepare for this. Weeks. I mean, come on. They were mowing their lawn and everything else just like business as usual. Like they didn't have a care in this world. Well, that poor girl laid out there like that. I have no respect for anybody like that. None. We're waiting on Alicia to. She's found a live stream that we're going to show. Oh, here it is. Here it is, guys. Let's see. I'm going to remove us and I'm going to mute myself. So, guys, you will not hear us talking. Okay, just going to let you. Alicia, did you click for the audio?
Florida spent the day. Any sign of the swamp? 2,400 miles away, a coroner in Wyoming was confirming Gabby's remains. We begin our team coverage with Nico Clements, who is once again outside of the Laundrie home in Northport.
Hey, Keith, Jennifer, I want to show you the crime scene tape still up at Laundrie's home, but it's all hands on deck to now find Brian, who's still the only person of interest in Gabby Petito's disappearance and death. Police, FBI, FWC, they spent the day searching an area they say is 75% underwater. A growing search for answers. The Teton County coroner confirmed Tuesday that remains found over the weekend in Wyoming were Gabby Petito's. As that announcement came down, crews were searching for her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, just 20 minutes away from his home. Using ATVs, UTVs, drones, and K9, Laundrie's parents told police they believe their son came out to the Carlton Reserve last week. Police say they're searching in rugged terrain.
We're expecting to get wet by the end of the day and check the entire area for Brian Laundrie.
Governor Ron DeSantis tweeted Tuesday, quote, "I have directed all state agencies under my purview to continue to assist federal and local law enforcement as they continue to search. We need justice for Gabby."
Sad to see it.
Donald Lower is staying with friends near the reserve. He watched as law enforcement flooded the area Tuesday morning. Lower says as a father himself, he can't imagine what the families are going through.
It's just, your mind doesn't want to go there.
The ramp up search.
Sorry, guys. I like being quiet. I forgot I could talk. I want to get you to live where the dive team is. Here we go. All right, maybe we'll have to play it back. This is where they are, or where they were searching. So let's play that. I hope you could hear me.
These $60 Japanese smart patches are taking the world by storm. Just apply them before bed and wake up feeling refreshed and clear as you...
So this is where they
Petito's
search.
body is identified. Her death confirmed to be a homicide. There is still
Where'd the
no
live
sign
feed
of
go?
her
I had
fiance,
it.
who's now been out of sight for a week. Brian Laundrie's parents told investigators he went to the Carlton Reserve for a hike a day before he was named a
Go
person
figure.
of interest in Gabby's disappearance.
I come up when I had it already, and
Good
now I
evening,
can't.
Jennifer Lee.
I'm Keith K.
It's
Thanks for
all right,
joining us.
girl.
So is he on the run? Search teams in Florida spent the day looking for any sign of Brian in the swamp.
Let's see.
2,400 miles away, a coroner in Wyoming was confirmed.
Is this what we just watched?
We begin our team coverage tonight with Nico Clemens, who is once again outside
Yeah, I'm
Bobo
sorry.
in North.
Hold on. Oh my gosh, it's
Hey, Keith, Jennifer, I want
I
to
need
show
to
you
get back to
the
their
crime scene
homepage.
tape still up at Laundrie's home, but it's all hands on deck to now find Brian, who's still the only person of interest in Gabby Petito's
Here we go.
disappearance and death.
here's our
Police
issue. Okay. Oh, they were live. Okay, so that was streamed 4 minutes ago. Let's see where the okay. Well, that must be the one I was watching. Here we go. Oh no. Oh gosh, here comes a kid crying. Oh no. I'm sorry. I really had this already, guys.
Girl, it's okay. I mean, we've all got kids. It's fine.
No, about the video, I'm sorry. But yeah, this
No,
is where
girl,
they...
it's fine.
Oh, did I just hit
See,
pause?
yeah. No, it's playing. It's playing.
I'm trying to help them with homework.
My daughter's throwing a tantrum about her homework. Sorry.
That's okay. That's fine, girl.
I don't know why there's no audio right here. I think
Did
it's
you
just
click
video?
It might be, yeah, maybe it's just the video. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not muted.
Mm-mm.
But it's going to show you exactly where I mean, yeah, there's a reason they're draining that swamp.
Yes.
I'm not on the right. Let me make sure. Let me check my phone to make sure that I'm on the right. Because when I had the link, it was live streaming. So let me make sure. Fox. But this is like, yes. I feel like we already saw all that. Okay, let me make sure.
And they're draining the swamp, correct?
Yeah. They said it's about what did he say? 75% water. I wonder why, but like you could see where they've been going in with see all the track marks. Let me just make sure. Oh, I hate Utah. Maybe we're on Utah's. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I really had it.
You're just
This is
no,
my
you're
luck.
just fine. You're just fine.
No, yep, I'm good. That is pretty much where they're searching and showing you.
Yeah, that's the area that they're searching. And see off over here where the grass is all messed up. That's where they've been going off road looking for him.
Yeah. So I wonder why there's no audio though. Should you want me to click out and come back in? Maybe.
Yeah, go do that and see if you click that button that says audio.
I did. If you hear me, then it should be.
Yeah, we should be able to.
I think there's no audio because it was streamed from the chopper. There will be though.
That's probably what it is.
There will be. But yeah, from what I can tell you, I'm like I have no voice. Oh, JB's, I think he might be live too. They are draining and sending divers in. So what, like, maybe, I mean, well, I heard what are they, like a local that said that they ride their bike every day. And he said, you wouldn't make it that many days out there with all the gators and the weather, climate, everything.
You know, if he went into that reservoir, he may not have went in voluntarily. Something could have drugged him in there.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That may not have been a voluntary thing.
Let me see what JB's saying. He's pretty good. He's my new best friend now. No, he is really good though. Yeah, they're live on Let's see. No, because I don't see the live thing up. When they're live on WFLA or FLA, there's always a live button. They're going live though, so let me get that ready. But you guys see where they are, where all their tracks.
Hey guys,
look at all
while
those tracks.
She's getting that, I want to read y'all a statement that was released from Gabby's parents' attorney concerning pictures that were placed on Yelp of Gabby. It says it's addressed to whoever's over attorney for the whoever's over Yelp. It says the Petito and the Schmidt family are demanding that you remove Gabby Petito's picture from your Yelp page. That web page is, and it gives the link to it, The family tried to remove their daughter's picture from your page and were informed that only the business owner can add or remove pictures. Furthermore, the Petito Schmidt and Schmidt families demand that you cease and desist posting Gabby's pictures to any and all of your social media pages, web pages, or advertisements in an effort to gain business. I'm sure this will be taken care of by 2 p.m. or I will take further action on behalf of Gabby's family. Wow. Holy crap.
I mean,
Oh my goodness. I'm going to share that just so that y'all can see that, okay? You don't have to, yours can stay up to, yeah, yours can stay up too, Alicia. Wait a minute, I thought I did. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, there I did. Well, yeah. I clicked it once. Oh. Yeah, let me, I want to show this picture. Oh my goodness.
This audio is about to start, so let me.
Yeah, go ahead and start the audio. Okay, this is. I just wanted to show y'all that this tweet was on Brian Eaton's ENTIN webpage. Our Twitter page. I've been following him, and this is the letter. Gabby's family does not. They mean business. You will not exploit their daughter for your monetary gain. You will not do it. They're giving them until 2 p.m. to remove the pictures, or they will take legal actions. So all of these people that think they're going to exploit this,
an observation that you want to bring up here that you need to talk
about. They need to think twice.
All right. You want me to play?
About here on screen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where Brian Laundrie continues here. Talk more about Gabby here. Start now. Filing in your hashtag HeyJB, hashtag HeyWalt comments, whether it's on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. We'll try to get to as many here as possible. Walt, why don't you catch our viewers up here as to where we are now? Day 4 of the search here at the Carlton Reserve. Swampy, 75% water here, as we understand it, from crews here searching this area.
So it's a 5,000 acre area, and on Saturday, and so they searched one side of it, or they entered it from one particular side. On the day after, they had talked to the parents of Brian Laundrie and found out he had not been seen since last Tuesday, and had said he was going to this place right here, the Carlton Reserve, which we understand was at least relatively frequent spot for him to hike. But again, JB, great point. 75% water.
Go back to the other
Saturday. They searched Sunday. They took Monday off for whatever reason. That was the day the search warrant on the Laundrie's house. We don't know whether or not that search warrant led them to, hey, we got to go back out there. But this time they came out there on this side of the reserve, the vet side of the reserve. And again, though, 80 miles of trails in that area, connected, by the way, to another reserve that's nearby with even more trails. But they're focusing on the Venice side, and Allison had video in earlier that you showed with dive crews coming in. We don't know yet why those dive crews are there, whether it's to look for evidence or something else. And we do know that they're looking from the air and from the ground in vehicles like that, and the water is the big deal there. The public information
if you guys
officer
could see the live chat on this feed,
times that water, as you would guess,
someone put
more than likely has
an emoji,
and alligators in
an alligator, a dinner plate,
and alligators,
and
obviously.
Fingers crossed.
And that's where we are. We're on day 4, as you said, day 4 that we know of in that area. Monday seemed to be a day off, and Allison Henning had said she saw about 50 officers out there on Monday and today.
We are again rebuilding especially our youth audience here. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, WFLA.com, the WFLA app, where actually the coverage never ended on WFLA.com and the WFLA app. That's where we have, of course, our continuous coverage. We just lost connection with social media, with our social media platforms there in about half an hour ago. But all of the articles
Do you guys want to see the dive
Everything that we have here, our team working tirelessly to bring you the
I can't see
latest in
chat,
written
so
form in our articles. They're available to you
Let
on
me see what they're saying.
WFLA.com.
Let me see what they're saying.
Okay. Oh man, why are we buffering?
And of course, across all of our sister stations, but here as far as Next Star Nation, so you can click on the link in the description of this video. It'll take you over to WFLA.com, the WFLA app, where all of our articles live. And yes, bottom of your screen, you can share to help here as far as the very latest here with the search for Brian of Laundrie. Again, yes,
Sorry, guys.
building our audience, building our queue of comments and questions. Use hashtag AJB, hashtag AWalt, and we can animate your questions and comments on screen just like Linda's here. Linda Duggan,
Listen,
get this one
Linda.
right out of the way. Hashtag KJB. Did they find something to bring in the dive team?
Obviously.
Question. It's a great question. Let's start here because we'll show you this video here on the center of your screen. And this is from Allison Henning, who was on our previous live stream here about an hour or so ago.
They're saying
And did they find something we got?
Okay.
With how swampy this area
You'd like to
is, how
see
some of
the
the
other
water
one?
is several feet deep.
Is that what I'm
They're
hearing?
saying
Having
that they
this
would like to
equipment
continue it.
to get divers in the water is very advantageous. Having
Oh,
No, I don't.
You know, again,
I don't.
searching from air,
Larry, I
land,
don't know.
and potentially
I don't wish death
underwater.
on
So there's no
anyone,
indication
but
at this time that they found something that the dive team was necessary. However, the dive team is there, and this is a search that could continue in an underwater capacity if the FBI feels
what do you
that
guys think?
it does in fact need to do so. Let's get to.
oh my God. I don't
let's
even know
continue.
what to think at this point. You don't. Oh my God.
Hashtag KJ
I don't know why I'm
from
buffering.
Katie. With alligators and snakes.
That drives me nuts. I don't like buffering. Let me pause it for 1 second, and then we won't buffer anymore. It's probably because like everybody's on their computer right now in my house. Okay.
Oh
I
my
wouldn't want to
God.
risk the lives
No,
of
no,
others
I
for this
believe
guy.
this.
Interesting point. And these are
What?
these
Should
are
I
trained
pause?
professionals here.
Yes, pause
Walter,
for
you
a
a diver
minute.
by any chance?
I have both.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me see
guys,
what's
listen to
going
me,
on.
okay? Listen. The letter that I showed y'all a while ago from the attorney saying take Gabby's pictures down, that letter was from Gabby's parents' attorney to Brian's parents' attorney. Brian's parents' attorney were using Gabby's pictures on his Yelp page, and he was ordered to take them down or face legal action.
What?
Yes, I'm gonna show you right here. Okay,
Oh, wow.
I've got it all pulled. I've got it pulled up here. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all because I don't want y'all to take my word for it. I want to show you. Okay. Okay. I typed in who are Brian Laundrie's parents' attorney, right?
No, not a diver. I scuba dive, but
And it
diving is
tells
different.
it tells right here that he was ordered to take down their her picture. See, lawyer Petito family lawyers threatens actions against Laundrie lawyer over pictures. Okay, I got another page to show you. And then that whoops, I didn't mean to kick yours out. We'll have to put it back up. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
You're
Let
fine.
me one more page. Let's see. This is it
I'd like to
because
see
I
them now.
typed in that address that was on that letter. Pertonio Stephen PC. He was using their Gabby's pictures on his Yelp page, and her parents' attorney ordered him to take it down. And if you'll notice right here, it says this business is being monitored by Yelp support team for content related media reports. So you click on it. Let's see what it says. So it's for, say, reports for review, reports for a photo, things like that. That's the only way you get on their under their review, content review.
Okay, so what is
sneaky people, sneaky people. His parents' attorneys were using her photos on his Yelp page for business related things.
Oh my gosh. Kind of like, I mean, honestly, we have to use, we're not their attorneys, but thumbnails, it's pretty much.
Yeah, but
I get.
Yeah, but I did.
I would be
Yeah, that's
especially when you
it's
don't
different.
want to comply and just let them know what happened.
Exactly. You don't want to play nice and tell them and get your, try to get your son to tell them where their daughter is, but you want to do things like that.
Hi, Irvin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. They're still. I'm looking at that. They're out at the reserve and just showing audio and talking. But that is pretty at the ultimate low, especially for the simple fact of how they acted and treated her family and her like she was nothing.
Exactly.
Now, I was told his mother was in law enforcement.
I heard that, and then I also heard she worked. There was a rumor she worked for the FBI or something like that. But then there was a rumor she was retired and she actually worked in the family business. So I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to pull that back up? I think Mo.
Yeah, you have to share it. That what you want me to pull back up on?
Mo asked Larry if he saw the lawyer's Yelp page.
Oh! Let me see if I can find it again.
7 a.m. Woo! I wish.
Yeah, I got it pulled up here. I mean, I've got it found. Let me get it shared.
And then I'll bring back the news feed, which it's pretty much the same feed over and over, but they're just talking.
It's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
If there's anything breaking, I will definitely let you know. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute.
Okay. Do y'all see that? That is disgusting.
Do you have where they issued the family issued the warning?
Yes, I do. Just a moment. I was just about to say I want to share that too. Just a moment. Let me. There it is, guys. This Stephen Pertolano, or ever how you pronounce his name, is the attorney for Brian Laundrie's parents.
What's it? Okay. The Petito and I can't read.
Her parents were divorced. Her parents were divorced.
Family are demanding that you remove Gabby Petito's picture from your Yelp page. The web page, and it lists it. The family tried to remove their daughter's picture from the page and were informed that only the business owner can add or remove pictures. Furthermore, the Petito and Schmidt family demand that you cease and desist posting pictures of Gabby Petito that to my I can't read, it's blurry. To any and all of your social media pages, web pages, or advertising as an effort to gain business. Is that what it says? Because it's really blurry for me.
Yes, in order to gain business. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure this will be taken care of by 2 p.m. or I will take further action on behalf of Gabby's family. Sincerely, Richard. And I can't see that. But Ned, sorry.
Oh my God. Can you even imagine?
I mean, they're going through enough already.
Yep, exactly.
I asked a question in chat if anyone thinks he was connected to the other girls that were killed. Those 2 other girls.
They have the law enforcement have cleared him of that, supposedly. But you know how quickly things can change.
There was a picture I had seen yesterday. Actually, I think it was on Jay's, because that's pretty much who I've been watching. Well, besides the news, because I love her coverage. She does a great job.
Yes.
On her, she had put a picture side by side, and there was a picture of a gun. It looked like very well could have been. I don't believe there was a gun involved in Gabby's death.
I saw that,
but I saw somebody in her chat state his theory. Gabby likes girls and was hanging out with those 2 girls. Brian gets jealous, kills 2 girls, and then Gabby later.
Oh, that's
would it? I mean, and they when were they killed? Those 2 girls.
I'm trying to remember, but that would be terrible. I don't have chat pulled up, so I can't see.
I got chat. I've got my iPad and my laptop and my TV, so that if anything breaks, I will.
You'll catch it.
Get it right to you.
Yeah. Oh my God! I cannot believe this. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to put all of this in the comments because there's so much of it. There's so much to list.
If the statement, I don't know. If you want to pin the statement, I would, because that speaks volumes there. And I bet the family is, what happened to this poor girl?
Yeah, that speaks. The person that you and I have been talking to about this morning, I almost want to send it to her and ask her to also get it out. Just for Gabby's sake.
I think that it is out.
You think it's out enough?
Yeah, go ahead and send it to both people.
I sent it to Rose.
It's easier for customers to see.
I did send it to Rose. But
the one murdered lady worked at the Moonflower place and was working the day when the DV happened in front of her. Whoa.
Yeah, y'all, there's a lot of people that witnessed this. A lot of people that witnessed his abuse to her, and they sat there the police sat there and let him walk away?
You know what? That guy that called the 911, he took the time out to actually write a written statement. So he's seen something. He did something.
He did something.
I'm just, my heart breaks. And I honestly, if I was Gabby's family, I would definitely pursue charges against Utah for a wrongful death. Why didn't they single that up? Well, how did they not see that he was obviously the aggressor when the 911 call was regarding him hitting her?
Exactly. That's the whole reason. Yeah, that they were called.
I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I just because
Capri, you're in isolation as well. Capri, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just saw Capri says she's in isolation. Capri, I'm so sorry. I'm in isolation too. I'm still waiting on my COVID results. I pray you feel better, Capri. But oh my God, guys.
You want me to put the live feed on?
This is
JB?
Terrible. Yeah, let's see. Let me take mine off. And there we go. When you're ready to go, it's ready. I am just I'm going to save all of this information that I just before I exit off. You there? Because I can't hear you.
I'm here. I hit mute.
Oh, okay. All right. Just making sure. Guys, while she's pulling this up, I just want to say for anyone that is thinking of getting the bright idea or not bright idea of using Gabby for monetary gain, this letter that her parents issued through their attorney to his parents' attorney should be your warning. Don't try that with this family. They will take you to the cleaners and back. They're not playing when it comes to their little girl. Do not try it. Okay, sorry. And you'll also notice how quickly they got their pictures taken off too, don't you? That tells me her parents mean business. They will sue the socks off of you. I know someone that with the Wells case that bragged about how much her channel was growing and all this, that, and the other, was rumored that she was about to tackle this case and she was on Brian's side. I would strongly suggest that she rethink that after reading all of this. I'm just letting her get her stuff pulled up, guys, okay? We're still here, guys. We're still here. Just trying to get that audio and stuff together, okay?
Did you accept my screen share?
I clicked it. Wait just a second. Let me make sure. Sometimes, okay. Try it again. There we go. There we go. It worked that time.
Yeah, I've been like, I was in chat like, hey.
As
Yeah.
single invented in 1903.
Of course I'm back here now. Was fine until now. Just give it a second.
Yeah, it'll work itself out.
Maybe I should stop
It'll work
streaming.
itself.
Right. They are paid to argue.
All right, let me. It will.
And in this case, but in this case,
You're kidding me. Hold on, let me pause it for a second.
a lot different, I think, because it's a.
I'm just gonna pause it for a second so I can fix the stream as well.
Okay.
Wow. I would do it. I'm not scared
You
of losing everything. They aren't wanting anyone to accept any type of super chats and funds surrounding it. I agree. I think it should be
exactly. Donnie said,
donate.
is that what you're saying?
What
Where
is
you? I mean,
going on?
I'm missing that part.
To domestic
They're
violence.
saying that
Pause this. Can I mute my YouTube?
Is that on Twitter?
All right. I'm letting it load, guys. Oh, God. Okay, and then I'm going to press play. Why are you doing this to me? I don't today off from school, but they had to do school from home.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course.
You want me to try it from my end and see if it will work?
Everyone's sucking my internet now. And maybe it's just
I found it on my side. You want me to try it over here?
Yeah, let me see one more second. Why? Because I don't know. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, go. Let me. I don't know why I got a lot of tabs, and I'm gonna clear my tabs.
Sad that we
now it's working. They're reading that cease and desist right now. It's working now. Let me see if it will work.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't want to share my documents with you. Share screen. Oh, wait. I gotta hit audio. Crap. And then it buffers. Hold on, let me see.
Posting pictures of Gabby Petito to any and all of your social media pages.
Oh, look at you. You before. Did you accept the screen? Do you?
Yeah, I accept.
You go ahead and try. I'm gonna.
Okay, look, I'll go ahead and try it on my end.
Oh,
I just
In an effort to gain business, I'm very curious. Maybe we'll look into this here. To have Stephen Bertolino's.
They're just, yeah, that's awesome. All right.
I'm going to have to mute though, guys, for mine to work right. Okay, I will have
accounts directly made.
I gotta go back to that page and mute. So let's see. I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to.
Any posts with Gabby's picture, or has it just been?
Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. If I say sorry again, smack me.
The public leaving reviews and leaving.
All right. Tia. Okay, let me read. Well, the season assist. Yeah, we did that. Yeah. I'd like to think that the parents did need to ask for this. It was done because the team they hired to do. Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to play this video right now.
I could pull it up again. Hold on, let's see if I can.
But you want to try it again? Okay.
I just had a lot. I didn't realize how many tabs I had.
Okay, we're going to try it one more time.
But I don't know. You want to look at
guys?
chat?
While we're waiting, leave that DNA on the thumbs up button, please.
That was cute.
That's what we said this morning when you were asleep, or someone said it. So I thought I'm going to adapt that. Leave the DNA on the thumbs up button. Also, leave your DNA on the subscribe.
Right.
And click that notification bell so you'll get notified when we go live.
The Super Beats heart chews are a super easy way to take care of your heart.
I'm sorry,
Heart
guys.
health has never been this good.
Maybe
It's got a bunch
I just
of
want to get this
grape
pulled
syrup,
up.
so packed with antioxidants.
You know, this is the only product I've seen on the market.
Can you mute me for a second?
Let me see if I can. Yeah. Hey guys, I want to thank you all so much for joining us and letting, being a part of our day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot to me that you're here. You could be anywhere in the world. Irvin, I agree with you to an extent, but if you're going live 10 to 12 hours a day and you're getting hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of super chats at a time during that, that's a little excessive. A lot of time and effort does go into researching. Let's unmute Alicia and see what we've got.
I said this yesterday. We've had surveillance video of suspects, people of interest. But in this case, we have video where we hear him, we see his mannerisms. We see how he walks, and all those things play into.
Pausing it for a second. I don't know why. Every time I hit screen share with you, I buffer.
We may have
be echoing. Am I echoing? That's you. Oh,
Identify. We generally don't have of interest, and even if we have surveillance video, it's not nearly as clear as that body camera video was from in Moab, Utah. And we also, I think, have a little bit of a there's a tattoo on his hand. I believe. I don't recall which hand, but all those things help. So the curious question I would have for the woman who picked this guy up, if she did, What did you do about that? Did you realize it afterwards? If it's true, at what point did you know it was him? Did you know about it afterwards?
I was on Twitter this morning, and I said that what we're going to do is we're going to separate fact from fiction on these live streams. And we remain committed to that because there's so much out there regarding this story that it's our job as journalists here to keep you informed as to what is valid and what isn't valid. And what I'd like to do here is just remind folks that there's so much uncertainty surrounding this case. So that doesn't fall necessarily within the realm of fact or fiction. It's just in an area of unknown between fact and fiction that we just where a lot of variables live right now as far as this story. So I appreciate the question. That's the first time we've had it here as far as the TikToker who said that they picked up Brian Laundrie. And again, if we hear anything about that being a valid story or if it's disproven, we'll let you know about it. So many times have I been messaged on my WFLA JB Instagram account or my Facebook account. People like, JB, look at this. JB, look at this. Oh my God, now they're posting this, Reddit that, TikTok this, TikTok that. And then like an hour later or 2 hours later, I'll just get one word and it'll be like, disregard, unproven, to let us know that like the whole online community sleuthing disproved that claim really quickly. And then it's like, okay, on to the next one, on to the next theory, or on to the next claim, or on to the next piece of internet gossip. And we're going to keep things rooted in reality. And that is our commitment here to you here from WFLA. From Stella Mommy on Twitter. Hello to our Twitter audience. #KJB. Do they have a TFR today? Yes, they do have a TFR, as I understand it. And it is to 400 feet. But we could have Eagle 8 HD in the sky. And I'll ask Debbie here at the assignment desk, is there any update on whether or not we're going to have Eagle in the sky participating in the search efforts today? Still waiting for an update in that regard. And if Eagle 8 HD is in the sky over the area, we will take you live to live Eagle 8 with, of course, our one chief photographer at the station, Paul Lamison, who is the voice of Eagle 8 HD. So yes, they do have a TFR. It's only to 400 feet. The chopper, of course, is way above 400 feet, more at an altitude of about 1,200 feet.
You guys want to watch that.
We do have the opportunity here, folks, to get you some new aerial search video. From Tara Maggio,
KJB.
Is there any?
We did share the cease and desist. In case you want to show that again, because there's someone in chat asking about that.
I'll be happy to.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on a minute, guys. Just a minute.
I know everybody's sharing the same stuff, but we just came back to that literally because to see if anything. But I have it pulled up on 2 other screens. So if there's an update, we'll get you. All right, I'm going to mute Case. You do you. I'll be in chat.
Sorry about that, guys. Mom life. Mom life comes first. All right, y'all want to see this?
You there, Case? You muted yourself.
Girl, I muted myself because I was talking to my son, and then I forgot to unmute myself. It's been a morning. Y'all, I'm human. Just forgive me. All right, let me pull this up, and I will show y'all the cease and desist letter. These people are not playing. So all of you little YouTubers who think that you're going to exploit their daughter, like, AD, this wouldn't be a case I would try that on if I were you. This is the cease and desist letter. It says, the Petito and Schmidt family, in case y'all didn't know, Gabby's parents were divorced. The Petito and Schmidt family are demanding that you remove Gabby Petito's picture from your Yelp page. That web page is, and it gives the address. That address, I pulled it up. It goes back to the family's attorney. It goes back to Brian Laundrie's family's attorney. The family tried to remove their daughter's picture from your page and were informed that only the business owner can remove photos. Furthermore, the Petito and Schmidt family demand that you cease and desist posting pictures of Gabby Petito and on any and all social media pages, web pages, advertisements in an effort to gain business. I am sure this will be taken care of by 2 p.m. or I will take further action on behalf of Gabby's family.
All right. Everyone in chat saying they want to talk about some cold cases that everywhere they go, everyone's streaming. And
that's fine. We can talk about cold
they
cases.
want to talk about the Joe Clyde.
What do y'all want to talk about?
Because you were so close to it. But I also want to say, like, I don't want to take away from Gabby also. So if there's anything that breaks, I will definitely let you guys know.
Watch that. Yeah, you watch that. I need to pull up something about Joe Clyde just to make that I have saved on my computer. Just a second, okay?
Yeah, tell us a little bit of background about it.
Okay, Joe Clyde Daniels was a little 5-year-old boy. He lived with his family outside of Dixon, Tennessee. He lived inside the Dixon County area. He went missing on April the 4th. Now, he was autistic, nonverbal, had very, very few motor skills. His grandparents drove an 18-wheeler. They were gone on the road when he went missing. Wait a minute. Case, did you accept?
That's old.
Mo sent me some. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, Mo, if you're needing to ask me something I missed it, send it back. Okay. Okay. Joe Clyde went missing on April the 4th. His grandparents were out of town. 2018. His parents were out of town. His grandparents were out of town. His granddaddy drove an 18-wheeler, and his grandmother often went on the road with him. I'm not sure. She may have also been a driver as well. Anyway, so Joe Clyde and his brother slept in the grandparents' bed that night. Around 11 o'clock, little brother, I'm going to call him Ian because they are minors, and I don't feel it's right to disclose minors' names like that. And the little brother Ian, he was actually older than Joe Clyde. He went to his parents' bedroom and said Joe Clyde had urinated in the floor. Well, Joe Clyde's dad, Joseph Daniels, got up, went into the bedroom, and quote unquote beat him, threw a towel over the urine, and went back to bed. He went back to bed, and wife Crystal said, How did you take care of that? What happened? And he told him. Crystal got up and went and did something. We didn't know at the time what it was. It is suspicions that she actually put Joe Clyde outside. It was either then or she got up at 1 o'clock and claimed she was checking on him. Either that time or either 11 or 1, she put him outside. Guys, it was raining, okay? Raining. So, they got up the next morning to get the boys ready for school. Joseph Daniels said that he could not find Joe Clyde. He called 911. Let me back up a minute. Before he woke them up for school, he had driven to the store to get himself a Dr. Pepper. So he came back and noticed the coffee table and stuff. Suddenly noticed it had been moved, all these different things that they were making up. The house was disgustingly there was nothing in a place where it should belong in the house. There were toys piled here, toys piled there, toys piled everywhere.
Like
So,
it was
clothes,
like they
like
lived
it was
like
what?
that.
Yes, they lived like that. Yes,
Okay.
they lived like that. So, so there was no way, even if he could move that coffee table, that he did move that coffee table. You know what I mean? It just didn't happen. Anyway, they were trying to say that Joe Clyde pushed the coffee table over to the door where there was a latch and a lock at the top of the door now, and put the key in and unlocked it, threw the lock in the toy box, put the key on top of the fireplace, and left. This child, 5-year-old autistic nonverbal child, supposedly did all of that. Well, they searched and they searched and they searched for him. And I'm trying to find the date. Let me make sure on this date.
I think I wrote it down.
Now I'm going to find out the date that Joseph was arrested. Did you find that?
No, I don't have that. I just have missing April 4th,
okay.
2018.
That's the day he went missing. Okay. They took the little brother that starts with an N. They took him in for a forensic interview with a specialist that's supposed to be trained in dealing with children that have been through a traumatic experience. He told them that his dad beat Joseph to death and threatened to kill him too if he didn't help put Joseph in the trunk of the car, so he could take him away. Only problem is the dogs did not hit on the car. The cadaver dogs did not hit on either car that belonged to Joseph or Crystal Daniels. Okay. April the 10th, Joseph was arrested for criminal homicide.
What date was that again?
And it was April the 10th.
So that's when he was okay.
Yeah. He was arrested for criminal homicide and held on $1 million bond. The children were placed with family. It was either that or they were going to go to foster care. But family did take them in. And let's see. I'm trying to find.
I see where I have that the father confessed 3 times.
The father confessed 3 times, and he retracted each time. They have never found Joe Clyde's body. They have never found his body. Never.
And the mom is in jail pending.
Mom is in jail. Mm-hmm. Mom is in jail. She is scheduled to go to trial February of 2022. She is also being held on a $1 million cash bond for aggravated child neglect and the connection to the death of her son. Now, guys, when she goes to trial, that will be almost 4 years that she's been held on bond. She's been held pending trial for aggravated child abuse.
Well, also
people don't even serve that long.
Not reporting an incident
not reporting
in death.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other charges that go with it, but that was the main one: aggravated child abuse. Okay, now David Marshburn out of the, I think it's North or is either North Carolina or South Carolina. He's a private investigator. Now, Texas EquiSearch, they came to Tennessee to search for this little boy. You name it, people came. People from the area that I live in went to search. People from East Tennessee came to search because they're in what we call Middle Tennessee. Nobody could find any signs of it. Well, there was one man that worked at a university in Nashville who took that road by Joseph's house every night, every day to work him back. Okay, after he took the witness stand and told whatever it was he told on the stand, he was fair game then. Private investigators could talk to him without the police charging them with interfering with, police charges, a police case or whatever. So David Marshburn taught, Joe Clyde's teacher said he did not have the motor skills it would have taken to unlock that door and get out it. He did not have what it took physically to do it. David Marshburn came back into town for the trial, and after this one gentleman testified, I don't want to say his name because they're still investigating this, David Marshburn is. Okay, David Marshburn went back to the scene and he found pieces of paint off of a car. He did turn it over to the police. He talked to the guy. The guy got really sweaty, clammy, very upset, breathing rapidly. All classic signs of, hey, I've got something to hide. I've got something to hide. The rear view mirror on one side of his car was broken off. David Marshburn said, "What happened to your mirror?" "I hit a deer." "Well, there were some dents also in the car." "What happened to the car? Where did the dents come from?" "I hit a deer." If anybody's ever hit a deer, usually the deer impacts and goes over the top of the car. It doesn't roll along the side of the car. So David Marshburn, and y'all can look him up on Facebook. He has a page called Back Road Case Notes. Let me make sure I'm telling y'all that page right, because there's so many pages I'm a member of. I just want to make sure.
Case,
but he talks about this. Yeah, Back Road Case Notes. Are you gonna share a picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
Okay, go ahead. David Marshburn has a page called Back Road Case Notes, and he talks about this in great detail. And he said in his training, there's no way that guy hit a deer. It matches. Oh, I'm so glad you found that picture. That's actually what I was looking for. Guys, on the left is Dad, Joseph Daniels. On the right is Mom, Crystal Daniels. And in the middle is Joe Clyde Daniels. Joe Clyde's favorite food to eat was apples. Yeah, guys, I don't want to talk about summer wells. No offense to anybody that does summer wells, but summer wells case has been exploited, and I don't want to be a part of that. There's people saying that they know what happened, and they won't tell until her dad does. I don't want to be a part of that. But anyway, yeah, this is Joseph. He was sentenced to. Thank you, Irvin. Dad was found guilty of second-degree murder, first-degree murder of a child under the age of 12, child abuse, a failure to report a death, and all these other charges. He will be 82 years old before he's eligible for parole, if this all sticks. Now, David Marshburn says that he has evidence that Joseph Daniels did not kill his son. And he did confess 3 times. Every time that he would tell them, okay, I'll show you where the body is. He could never show them where the body was. And Alex, the son, A, that one of the sons that went for the forensic testing, he got on the witness stand, y'all, and he said that he suddenly remembered 2 weeks before
I didn't
trial.
realize that was video. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Did you hear me?
Suddenly remembered 2 weeks before the trial. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, honey, that's okay. He realized 2 weeks before the trial what happened, what his dad did to his brother. You're going to remember 2 to 3 weeks before the trial, before a murder trial, what your dad did to your brother. But anyway, so David Marshburn is investigating this, and he's got some pretty compelling evidence, I think. But he's caught a lot of slack from the police in Tennessee over it. But I give my hats off to David Marshburn. If he is ever on Backroads Case Notes, I won't be on YouTube. I'll be over there watching him. And he's actually one of the ones that I messaged to ask if he would be interested in coming on and talking about the case. He hasn't gotten back with me yet. A reporter that I know that covered the case, I've messaged him and asked him if he would be interested in coming on and talking about the case. He's working out a date. He said he would like to, but he's working out a date and trying to nail down a date that he would be available. But this was a very sad case, and they can't find this little boy's body. They have the money raised for a funeral. The church had a fundraiser, and they have the money raised to bury this little boy. They cannot find his body. So I say all of this to say, do not think like the Barry Morphew case, everybody's saying, how are they going to no, it's okay, honey. They're saying, how are they going to convict Barry Morphew without a body? Look at Joseph Daniels. They convicted him of murder without a body. That's okay, Alicia. Go ahead, sweetie. Say whatever you want to say.
This was about he got 51 years. Not specific one, but
hey, click that. You gotta. You got it off. There you go. Yeah, he got sentenced to 51 years. He will be 82 years old before he's eligible for parole. Yes, Susie, they will. Tennessee will convict you in a New York minute without a body. Don't think about coming to Tennessee and killing somebody and hiding a body and thinking you're going to get away with it. Tennessee does not play those games. They will convict you in a New York minute and go to bed and sleep soundly at night over it. They do not play. But guys, this trial was so disgusting. The things that came out in the trial, I mean, like Joseph and his wife having threesomes with another man. I mean, disgusting things while the children were in the home. One woman got caught with one of the witnesses. They made it known that she got caught with some kind of animal porn on her phone. I mean, it was disgusting. Besides Joseph Daniels sitting there in court picking his nose. And no, he didn't use a tissue to discard it either. Sorry if you're eating lunch, but it's the facts. These people were disgusting. And he kept asking the police during his interviews, what's going to happen with Joseph's body? Will he have a nice funeral? I want him to have a nice funeral. Now, he did keep asking those things. I want him to have a nice funeral. Mo, dig into them. Dig into them, Mo. And if you find something that you want to share, girl, we'll drop that link and let you come on and talk to us about it. Because I'm like everybody else. Please, when I say this, don't get me wrong. I am so sorry for Gabby's family. I'm so sorry for Brian's family that they can't find him. But sometimes we need to take a step back and take a little break.
Yeah. Did you see this?
I've heard that too, the Duck River
case.
It
says
Joseph Daniels said that Crystal
killed Joe Clyde, and then Joseph Daniels' confession polygraph video, what they learned on the Daniels property search results were bone fragments were found. DNA analysis.
Wait a minute. Well, I'm reading. Go ahead, hon.
On a letter claiming Joe Clyde Daniels is still alive. So those bone fragments were not his, found on the property.
No, I remember those bone fragments being found. There is speculation that he
I'm trying to see
Mo, okay, if you'll get the information, if you won't share it and send it to me, I will share it. I'll be happy to. I said there are rumors that Duck River is full of bodies.
Really?
He has admitted so many times. Yeah, they say Duck River in Tennessee is full of dead bodies.
Oh, I thought you said the father admitted to it. I was like, oh my. Nothing is
no.
updated on.
Now, let me say this. It has been proven by the record, by the 18-wheeler record, you know, the thing on the 18-wheeler, you know how they keep up with where their trucks are at and all that. That and everything else has proven that the grandfather and his wife were out of town. Yes, Joseph Daniels' family lives close to Duck River. And Duck River, they say, is full.
I'm sorry. Do you see?
No, it's okay.
That and Joseph's letter admission to the TBI agents. I'm guessing this is one of them. This was April 4th. I told them to get their butts in bed. Baby Joe started laughing, so I beat him. That's when, and guys, trigger warning, you know, there are details that I want to say are horrendous.
Big trigger warning.
So Baby Joe started laughing, so I beat him. Then he ran out the front door. Baby Joe ran to the road. I saw a car drive by. I ran out and got him back in the house. I beat him some more. That's when I killed Baby Joe. So I'm guessing this is his first confession.
Yeah, that's one of his first confessions. And he even wrote a letter and then tried to sign his name that it wasn't for him, but they were able to prove by handwriting analysis that it was him. He was trying to say that Baby Joe was actually alive and living with family somewhere else. Guys, that case was absolutely crazy. And to be honest, it was actually a good day when the guilty verdict came down. It was actually a good day.
So he goes on to say that he told that night I got my car and drove down. I don't know the name of this road. Do you know how to say it? McCain.
Wait a minute. Let me get back over there.
You're from Tennessee. You guys got that. Swine.
Yeah, we got it. I can't say that one either. Just call it the McKelney, I guess. I don't know. We'll go on with it.
Right. You got closer than I ever would. And I got Baby Joe out of the trunk. I had my wife's cell phone in my hand. See, that's where something pops out to me. If he had his wife's cell phone right there, why couldn't they prove off of towers or paint, Everybody leaves a digital footprint.
Exactly.
So he had his wife's cell phone in left hand using his flashlight, and baby Joe was over. And I don't want to say that. Trigger warning. If you see it on the screen, how he carried him. So at some point on the
yes,
April
Mo, his
4th,
confessions were recorded. His confessions were recorded. Oh, one more thing, Alicia, that I forgot to say. When he called 911 to report him missing, he had to ask if he was speaking with Dixon County 911 or if he was McElhaney. That's it. I knew it wasn't right. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. But he had to ask if he was speaking with 911 dispatchers or if he was speaking with the dispatchers in the county next that was over, because he wasn't for sure if his phone had reconnected to the tower at home or not. It's recorded when him saying, "Is this Dixon County 911?"
You have it?
No, I said it is recorded though. No, I don't have it. I didn't start saving things like that, but I mean, I can do some digging and find it.
If you guys want to schedule, we could come. Well, me and Case could get together and pull all this up. You want to schedule
we can dig later? Yes. One other case I wanted to tell y'all about, and Susie, you're from Tennessee. This one right here will get you too. This right here absolutely broke my heart. Holly Lynn Bobo. Holly Lynn Bobo was a nursing student at the University of Tennessee Martin Parsons Center. She was dating a young man, engaged to. She had a promise ring. They were. When she finished school, they had plans to get married. Anyway, Holly went out the door. Holly's mom said that morning Holly was bubbly, but she had gotten up really early to study for a nursing exam. When you go to nursing school, it consumes your every moment, especially LPN school. You lecture all day, test the next day, lecture all day, test the next day. So she had gotten up at 4 a.m. to study. Her mom made her breakfast and made her lunch for her, and she went out to her car around 7:30 to leave. Her brother was also a college student, was supposed to have class that day, but his class got canceled because something was going on with his professor. Anyway, he heard a scream, and the dogs were barking. And he said he looked outside, and there was a guy standing outside in camo, and he thought it was Holly's boyfriend because Drew liked to go hunting. And this happened April the 13th, 2011. And so he thought that they were just having a disagreement, and he didn't want to get involved in it. So he went back to bed. Well, her mother's a school teacher, about 30 minutes away or so away from their home. The neighbors called her mom at school and told her that they heard screaming from the house and wanted to know if everything was okay. And her mom said she just instantly knew something wasn't right. So she called home. And her son told her about hearing the scream and the dogs barking, and that Drew was there. And she said, "That's not Drew. Get the gun and shoot him if he's still there. Get the gun and shoot him." What the mom knew that nobody else that Holly's brother didn't know was Drew had asked for permission to go hunting on her family's property on another farm. And she had Karen is her name. She had already talked to him. She Holly Bobo.
Case. Did you see Susie? Susie's dad was a musician in a band at the Elks at Moose Hall, and Holly and her boyfriend followed them around. Her dad knew him. That's
yes. That's so sad. Yes. Holly was a beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady. They searched for her for over 3 years. And someone hunting for ginseng found her skull. Let me pull this back up so that I can read.
Yeah, let me. You want me
and then there were 2 brothers, Dylan Adams and Zach Adams. Dylan Adams, Zach Adams, an Austin boy, and let me make sure there was another guy who was already in prison when they arrested him. Dylan Adams, Zach Adams, and I'm drawing a blank on the other guy's name. I apologize. Anyway, Zach Adams was found guilty for Holly's murder. His brother took a plea deal. Dylan will never be eligible for parole. Zach will be. Zach has some developmental issues. Shane Austin committed suicide, and the other one that turned state's evidence got a lesser sentence, but he has already reoffended, and he's back in jail from what I understand. Is that right, Susie? The third boy, the one that turned state's evidence, isn't he already back in jail? Yes, this was in Parsons, Tennessee. Yeah, they were obsessed with Holly. This was in Parsons, yes.
There's a case I want to look into as well, but the problem with it is this. It's a really disturbing case of a 2-week-old baby. I don't know if you ever heard the McNabb case of Talia McNabb.
No, but I will after this because I'm going to look it up.
Trigger warnings. There was ancestry. The trial is all on like confessions. The body cam. It's all documented very well. I mean, when they get there with this body cam footage, the mom, drugs are involved. It's sad. Well, when they get there, the mom's screaming with a cigarette in her hand for her 2-week-old baby, Kalia! Like the baby's going to answer.
Oh, my God. Yeah, like a 2-week-old baby's going to say, hey, Mom, I'm here. Oh, my God.
Well, and they were first cousins, the parents. They didn't know that when they first got together because she grew up with her father. Her mom had left her. She didn't know until after her and her first cousin got together that they were first cousins. Weird. But they had 2 kids. And
my God.
I don't want to get into too many details because I really want to go into it. But they both were convicted.
What will do? Huh?
They both were convicted, but I don't feel that. I feel it was all circumstantial, so I'd really like to look at it with everyone.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll study that case and prepare it up, and we will put trigger warnings all over our page that night.
A lot, but it's I feel like that poor baby really never got a voice, and her story really has never really been out. I've never seen anyone cover it that I know of.
I've never heard of it, but I will be looking for it.
There's no updates on Gabby, guys. I am looking right now. They're just searching.
Guys, I want to take a moment and say something, okay? Our mods are wonderful. I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially this week. It has been, and I'm thankful for everyone that's left a kind word, everything this week, because it's been a very difficult week. And I'm thankful for every one of you. I'm thankful for Alicia. Alicia, I had no thank you, country girl. I appreciate that. Alicia and I had talked, you maybe chatted a little bit in other chats. We didn't really know each other. We're becoming friends. All of our thumbnails, Alicia makes those. If I text Alicia and say such and such is happening, I want to go live, before I can even notify the mods I'm going live, Alicia has a thumbnail made. Don't know how she does it. She's Wonder Woman, but she does it. But I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you. I'm thankful for our group. We may be small, but we're big. We've got big hearts. We love big. We protect big. And the sky's the limit for our group. And I know that I talked about some things this morning in a live, but I want to assure you, this group is not going to be a drama group. It's not going to be. It's going to be like this right here. We may start out talking about one case, but if it gets too heavy on us and we want to talk about something else, we're going to move on to something else.
Yeah, and I also would love to hear from you guys. If anybody wants, if it's okay with Case to come up and talk, please.
Oh, I would love to. Yeah. If anybody wants to come up and say something anytime, all you've got to do is let me know. I mean, I'm fine with it. The only thing that I ask is don't use bad words. And I don't want to sound like MRB when I say that. Not like we're going to get in trouble for it. But I learned something from Kim Kaufman. When you use a bad word in a general conversation, it automatically takes the tone up a couple of notches. And it makes everyone's alert go a little bit out there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and you kind of lose who you are, I think.
And Capri, it's okay if you say it every once in a while.
Yeah,
but I mean, there are some people that pop them out every single word. Capri, you'd always be welcome up here, girlfriend. You know that. But yes, this is our channel, and we are in this together. We are all in this together.
So we'd love to hear from you all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna mute, and I don't know. Did you?
Lawsuit guy says so. Definitely be careful. Oh, wait a minute, country girl. Hold up a second. You got to send me the details on that. If you don't mind, would you mind emailing me the details on that?
What?
I love you too, Capri. Country Girl says that a drama channel YouTube creator is about to be hit with a lawsuit.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. My email is mycasediscussion@gmail.com. mycasediscussion@gmail.com. I won't report. I won't make a live or anything about it. I just want to know. I know Katie Joy's been sued. I don't know how many times. Todd Chrisley's going after her Debbie. Todd Chrisley's fixing to hit Katie Joy where it hurts.
He already did.
Oh yeah, that'll be fine, country girl. But yeah, I think he's already filed his lawsuit, and it ain't money he's after. But he says he's doing it also for everybody that she's attacked. And what I was talking about, I don't mind to tell y'all. I'm just gonna put it out there. See, the more a page goes, the more diverse the mindset. So be prepared. The bigger you get, the more problems. Yes, Larry, you're exactly right.
I'm fine.
Susie, email me. Email me. Please email me. Yeah, please email me. We'll chat. We will definitely chat. Katie Joey has said some very ugly things about people.
Are you talking about CPA?
Critical K's already been sued.
Yeah.
Critical K's been sued. I don't know if she's about to be sued again or what, but yeah. Critical K's been sued. I want to tell y'all something, okay? I received information this morning that Share Voices Behind the Wall is about to start discussing Gabby's case.
Yeah.
And she's going to be pro Brian in her discussion. I can tell just by this cease and desist letter that we just read a while ago, this ain't the family for her to try that mess on she pulled with Summer Wells' case. She's going to be lucky if she's not charged with interfering in a police investigation in that case. That's why I will not attempt to contact family. I will not attempt that at all. I get my information. People send me stuff. Alicia finds stuff. I find stuff. But I will not go. No, don't get close to the family. But she's going to be lucky if she's not charged with interfering with a police investigation.
Did you pin the link? I'm looking.
No, wait. Let me see.
I
thought that
really interested to hear from in chat. Sorry, I had to take a drink.
That's okay. I don't know. Let me see. I thought I exited off of my. Let me pull up my YouTube. I'll have to do it from my YouTube side. Go ahead and talk on while I'm doing this.
Okay. I would like to hear from all of you, most definitely. But I would like to hear from where did you go? Was it Susie that your dad, or was that somebody else? But I would like to hear from where did you go? My voice is was it Susie that your dad, or was it somebody else? But I would like to hear.
Wait a minute, I forgot to mute my thing. Okay, there we go. It's pinned at the top now. My email address is pinned at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Susie that her dad. Yes, Larry, she is pro Brian. And hey, Christy, and she is talking about going for this case and talking about supporting Brian and how Brian's being done wrong. If she does that, she needs to be prepared.
Oh,
Susie,
my
we
gosh.
we would love to talk to you. We would love to talk to you.
You didn't drop the link for her, though.
Oh, is she wanting to come up now?
I don't know if she can. I don't know. Can you, Susie?
Let me.
Just any information you have. Just a little.
There's a link if anybody does want to come up.
Yeah, a little chitter chatter.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was over there pinning my email address. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm out there today. Please forgive me. I will get it together eventually. But, okay, Susie, it's okay. Just sometime when you got your earphones and you're ready to talk and you want to talk, let me know. We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear from anyone that wants to come up.
Okay.
But I'm very anxious to hear who's about to get sued.
Yeah, you guys do know you don't have to have earbuds, but if you don't want anybody else hearing, obviously, yeah, you really don't have to have them though. I've never used them on StreamYard.
I have because sometimes I have trouble hearing, but that's just my personal preference.
They're still the dive teams are still at the reserve, and sonar is being used.
Oh wow! I still say if he went into there, he was drugged by an alligator. I say if he went into that reservoir, he was drugged by an alligator.
I'm gonna mute for a second. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. You're all right. Christine, I do feel better. Emotionally, I feel 100% better. I am a very religious person. I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I'm very proud of my religion. I'm very proud of my relationship with God. I prayed a lot about it. I got a good night's sleep. I got up this morning, talked about what I needed to talk about online, gave it all to God. And I feel a lot. Then I took another nap, and I feel a lot better. I do not have my COVID results back yet, so I still have to assume that I am COVID positive until I'm told otherwise. So I can't leave the house.
Yeah, Christine.
Yeah, it was so funny. Yeah, my 21-year-old son came over. My 21-year-old, sorry, he's 23. He doesn't live at home anymore, but he had a toolbox here in storage that he needed for work. And he called me Monday. And he said, Mom, we had bought them toolboxes for Christmas one year. And he said, Mom, do you mind if I come and get my toolbox? He said, I need another one for work. He's a mechanic. He said, I don't have enough space to store my tools. And I said, of course I don't mind. It's yours. I said, but I'm sick. I said, I've been tested for COVID. You can't come in the house. And he said, okay. Well, he came over. I heard him outside our barn area. We call it a barn, but it's really just our storage shed. But it was originally supposed to be a barn. But anyway, I heard him out there, and he called me, and he said, Mom, do you feel like walking to the door? And I said, okay, is something wrong? He said, I just wanted to see your face, Mom. And he said, no, I can't come in the house. He said, I want to see your face and make sure you're really okay. He said, Nana told me that you were tested for COVID, strep, and the flu. And that means you're really sick. And I need to see your face and make sure you're okay. That you're not just telling me you're okay. So I walked to the door, and he stood at the end of at the steps to our deck. We were a good 20 to 30 feet away from each other. And he stood there and talked to me for about 10 minutes. He said, Mom, I love you. He said, I just had to make sure for myself that you were okay. At that moment, y'all, I knew as a mother, again, I knew that I did a good job. I knew that right then that I did a good job.
Oh, that's
you can say what you want to about me as a woman, as a wife, or whatever. But one thing I have always done is been a great mother, and no one can ever take that away from me. I may not have always made the right decision. Who does make the right decision? Who knows what the right decision is? But I always tried, and I'm always there for my children.
Yes, I'm like, my oldest is 16, and he has cystic fibrosis. I don't want my babies to leave. Like my daughter.
Exactly.
I don't ever want. I'm so close with my kids. I don't know if I would. I don't know.
It was hard when he moved out when he graduated high school and he was 18. My in-laws retired and moved back to town, and my father-in-law's very sick. He's getting sicker by the day, and he wanted to move in with his nana so that he could help his nana take care of his papa. And he asked me one day. He said, "Mom, are you really proud of me for moving out on my own?" And I said, "Right, you're not on your own, son. You're living with Nana. Mom used to wash your underwear. Now Nana washes your underwear."
My mom says wash too. All my family says we gotta wash our clothes.
My grandma, girl, I say that we wash. That this virus does need to go. This virus does need to go. Alicia, thank you for this thumbnail. I appreciate it. I'm getting ready to add it on. But yeah, guys, anytime that any of you want to come on and talk, we'll talk. And
Mo asked how many babies do I have. I could form a whole little soccer team. Let's put it that way.
Oh my goodness! I asked her that the other day too. That's funny. That's a funny story.
They range from 16 to newborn.
When I asked her that, she said, "You really want to know?" I said, "Of course I want to know. I want to know everything about my friends. You know that they're willing to share." Now, my 21-year-old, 2 weeks ago, he got his second COVID vaccine, and he had a very bad reaction to it. I mean, 101.4 fever, severe stomach ache for like 48 hours. I mean, he was running that high of a fever, even being alternating Tylenol, Motrin every 4 hours. So we slept in the living room. I slept in the living room with him, and he kept crying, "Mom, make it go away, make it." And I said, "Son, I wish I could make it go away." He said, "But you can make it go away. You're mom. You can make everything go away." I'm like, "Oh, I wish I could make this virus go away."
You know what? I know that's sad. I wish I could too. I wish, because my son can't go back to school because he has cystic fibrosis. So his freshman year is at home. But I'm reading chat, and actually, well, they are trained for domestic violence. That's what's sad. They're trained for
domestic violence. Cops are trained for domestic violence, yes. But I guarantee you that department or those officers are about to get a lot more training. I can promise you that one.
I don't know if do you guys want to see more about the update? There's not really an update, but regarding Gabby, I could pull it up if not.
Yeah. I mean, baby, it doesn't matter.
Christine, our news had a terrible story. A mother and her 3 children and her daughter's friend on a sleepover where their lives were ended early.
Oh my, Christine, I'm so sorry. That is terrible.
That is.
Guys, also, I meant to say a while ago when I was talking about, our mods and everything, please be patient with us. We are new to this. We are new to covering true crime. And this channel was already started before Gabby went missing. So this wasn't a channel that popped up like some have, when Gabby went missing. This was the first real-time case that I've tried to cover. Thank God Alicia has stepped in and helped me. But you know what I mean? Hey, Renee, so glad you're here. But, so just be patient with us. We're learning.
Yeah, I'm Larry. Are you from Britain or my gosh, England? Britain. Because you know what case really sticks with me is, oh my gosh, my mind just drew the blank of the name.
Madeline McCain?
No, it's the couple that was picking up little kids, and it's older case. Oh my gosh, I know the name. I can't think of it now. When I saw that, I thought of it. And you have those, I call them brain farts.
Oh, I do too. I say that a lot. Hey, y'all, I want to ask y'all something. A guy at church told me Adobe. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Because I want to learn how to make videos. Adobe Premiere Elements. Is that really a good product to purchase to make videos with and to edit videos? I'm wanting to learn how to make some videos too.
Ask Rose.
And besides,
because that's pretty pricey. But ask Rose would or ask Kim.
Send me the one you're talking about. Send me what you're talking about, okay? Will you send me what you're talking about? Maybe a good one.
Yeah, me?
Yeah, did you say one?
InShot is supposed to be a good one, Susie said. Yeah, I'm gonna research it actually, which is the best. But Larry, yes, Henley and Brady, that was a disturbing and
InShot. Oh, InShot, I see it now, Susie. I didn't see it at first. I'm sorry. I'm going to research it as well because I'm going to purchase one because I can use it two ways. We're going to make videos for, crafting has helped me a lot, guys. That's why it's so hard when people say, why would you support Crafton and Kim? Crafton has helped me a lot. Crafton has helped me kept me from purchasing things that would have ended up being garbage because my microphone wasn't that great and I wanted the new microphones. And Scarlett had just purchased one and I sent it to Crafton, the link to Crafton. And I said, what do you think about this one? He was like, yes, that would be a good one. There are some laptops. I've sent him stuff. And he said, no, don't do that. You don't need that one. So, Crafton's helped me a lot. And it's hard for me to turn my back on people like that. I won't turn my back on people like that. This is kind of mine, and I hope Alicia agrees because, as you can see, she's on panel with me a lot. This is kind of hey Sharon, this is kind of my theory. Sharon. If you have a disagreement with someone, block them.
Yeah.
But please don't ask me to keep someone out of chat who hasn't done something specifically to me. Please don't ask me or Alicia to keep someone out of chat who has done something specifically to us. Because I won't do it.
I respect every creator content isn't easy to make. It doesn't just make itself. But I don't have to agree with all of it.
Amen.
I love watching, and it took me till the other day to realize I love watching so many different, from true crime to trials. I'm mostly true crime, but I don't know, just the drama is getting old. You got to take a break from it.
I can't handle the drama. Yeah, I can't handle it. And I'll be honest with you, one of the people that was one of my favorite creators, there have been times that I didn't like what they were talking about in her chat for the night. I turned my laptop off without saying a word or turned my phone off, and I went to bed. I did not have to tell anyone, hey, I don't like this. I just left and went to bed or went and watched something else. went and watched TV, went and done whatever. I mean, it's not an airport. You don't have to make a loud exit speech. You don't have to make a scene. We are adults. It's not like we're sitting in the cafeteria in 5th grade trying to figure out who we're going to sit by to eat lunch. I mean, come on. We are adults. And I will never tell anybody that's a sub to this channel what channels they can go to and who they can't. If you want to go watch someone, by all means, go watch them. Go watch them. But if someone, I will say this, if they come into this chat and they're causing a problem, I will either message one of the mods and ask them to block them, or I will say, mods, handle that, or say, mods, give them a warning. 3 strikes with me and you're out. I don't have time for it.
I like to give everyone a chance. I really do.
But now, if you coming in here, for instance, like the Summerwell's case, I watched some things where people went in on Summerwell's case and they said some very disturbing things. That won't be tolerated here. Go ahead, Alicia. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just reading chat. Susie has a channel she just has a playlist with a lot of documentaries that are true crime related from all over the world. That's awesome, Susie. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out too. That's what I was about to say. Susie, I'm going to check your information out. Hey guys, do me a favor. I happen to know that right now her channel is her power is out and she won't know that we're doing this. So wait a minute, let me find it. You know what I'm about to do. I think a tree fell on a power line. And this is Rose, our friend Rose, RNOG. This is her link to her channel. Please go subscribe to Rose. Let's see how high we can get her. Let's see how high we can get her numbers up.
I thought his channel was going to be taken down by now because of his strikes, and the Watts are after him pretty hard. But Eleanor, I watch. She does really good content out of England, and I
love me some Rose.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I love me some Rose. Rose is a sweetheart. And please, please, please go subscribe. Yeah, I'm surprised that AD still has a channel. I truly am. The Rusek family, they're going hard for him.
They are, but also it's not fair because there's a lot of other people.
Can I'm going to say something about that because it's really not fair. Okay, they are using the fact that they made their YouTube. He only has 1 channel out of 4 left, Susie. Oh my God! The way I'm understanding it, they made their YouTube channels and Shanann's channels private. After the pictures were taken, after the pictures were distributed. Well, you can't claim privacy when the pictures were obtained from a public thing at the time.
Here's the issue that I have. If they don't want to be so in the YouTube world and in the public, then don't go into
Susie, he even lost his Patreon.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Susie, please email me and give me some details, please. That's not right.
I don't.
Because guys, look, if it can happen to AD, it can happen to any creator.
I do understand that he did go on a little bit, but in the same sense, he was.
Hey, Lisa.
He did. He did write a book, The Shadow Man.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read. I don't. I feel bad. I really do, because I don't think anybody deserves, even Critical K. Controversial, but she still didn't deserve that. Who else got theirs taken? What's her name? Kelly Advocate.
Yeah, I think she got hers taken.
Yeah, the family seems to target certain people, but the one person that has
like
made
MRB can get on there and say whatever and tag the Reject family, and it's just fine. I'm sorry, guys. I get wound up about that mess. I get wound up about it. If you're going to be like that toward one creator, be about it toward them all.
And MRB is probably profiting the most, and still has a playlist of videos.
Yes, she does not get a lot of, MRB doesn't get a lot of viewers unless she has the Watts family on. That's just facts.
What about Banana? What is, I don't know that one.
Lana Banana?
Oh.
Lana Banana, she needs to go. Anal, she needs to go.
I thought that she was going because she had that website, but I don't know.
She had the website, I think, beforehand. Oh yeah, guys, one more. I wanted to show y'all something else that some of y'all don't know that I did. But you know how they're taking people's channels down and everything. I actually started a second channel, and it's automatically all of my feeds are automatically going to my second channel so that I won't lose my content. If anything were to happen to this channel, that's the link to it right there. And the name of the channel is called Help Find Me.
Sure.
So if y'all would subscribe to it, subscribe to it if you don't mind. I dropped the link right there. Let me go over here. And
drop your link. If you guys have a channel, let us know. And we'll
let us know. We will be happy to drop a link. Drop your links. Look, you don't even have to tell us. Find your link to your channel and say, hey, I'm dropping the link to my channel. I don't care because everybody starts somewhere. Sharing is caring. Everybody starts somewhere. I'm dropping the link to my channel. And that's all you've got to do is tell them, I'm dropping tell one of us, I'm dropping the link. But
I want to address Sharon. The Lynn used a misleading title and wouldn't address it when she was confronted. I think 95% of true crime channels do use misleading titles, so you will click and watch.
Thank you guys for subscribing, and I think you're exactly right, Alicia. They use misleading titles. I saw it happen this week.
Yeah, I don't care for Lana, but I won't. But like I said,
oh, wait a minute. Capri is saying you have to be a mod to drop a link. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do.
Yes. If you have a title, let one of the mods know, or let me know. We will drop your link. I don't care at all. I don't mind one bit in this world to drop your link. Okay. Susie, it is clickbait.
She did use Brian's family's name, but I could pull up about 70 videos that said that Brian has been found. Brian this, Brian.
We talked about one that just this week, Alicia and I did, that we were very disturbed. And we actually made a live debunking it because we couldn't handle it. Was Now one of her videos.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I agree with you, Sharon. I did not agree with it, but she was making a point, and it was a very crappy way to make a point.
Yeah, it was a very, very crappy way to make a point. I'm trying to see something.
What are you trying to see?
If it's still like that.
I'm looking.
No,
there's
wait a minute. You know that video? You know the video I told you that was down this morning? She must have fought the strike because it's back up. Remember? No, it may have been Mo that I told that to, because one of Anal's videos, it was Mo. She but said that there was content in it that wasn't permitted in our country, and it was struck, and it was down.
Wait,
but it's
Brandy. What do you? Okay. She made a video last night of body cam footage talking about how he didn't treat Brian fairly and treated Gabby better. What? I didn't see all that. Does anybody know about this that can come up on panel? Because I would like to discuss that. Wow.
Did she really do that?
Brian
she is anal.
Oh.
Lana is anal. She is anal. I didn't watch her videos. I don't watch her videos. I did. Only time I watch her videos is when she pulls something stupid and I want to grab. Oh my God! You see Alex's comment?
Yeah, but
Brian just made
source. Alex, what's your source? I like to know a source that goes with.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try to find that.
Are you gonna look, Case?
I'm trying to. You look too, though.
Okay.
Just to make sure, because
Hey Siri.
Hey Siri.
Laundrie on the most wanted list.
Let's ask Siri. Let's see what she says.
Girl, you said "Hey Siri," and my phone started spinning around like it was trying to.
I love Siri.
I do too. Now I can't find any evidence of that.
Neither can I. And I have
we will keep looking. Now, but I want to know more about this. Did she really make a video saying that they treated Brian unfairly and treated Gabby better? Did she really make such a stupid comment?
I can't comment on that because I'm gonna cuss. I really
that'll be one that I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I'll just have to put it on 2 times the speed and take a Xanax and go with it. Oh my God!
I dread watching. I can't
take the wheel. Now I watched when she accidentally left her camera on or turned her camera on and took a drink while she was driving. And then I watched that ridiculous video she made about the Capri Suns.
Oh, yeah.
And hiding her alcohol in it.
I was embarrassed for her when she did that. Like, are you serious? Brandy said, sorry about the typo. She was breaking down the body cam footage and saying Gabby was treated better by the AC, even though she was proven aggressor. I quit watching. Okay, and maybe Lana Banana needs to get her. Does she know that there was a written statement released by an eyewitness There was a 911 call by an eyewitness stating he slapped her, locked her out of the car, tried to take her phone. Somebody stayed to write a written statement.
Gabby had bruises on her arm above her elbow, like you would have if someone wrapped their hand around your arm. It was bruised.
I don't know about you guys, but in my state, even smoking in the car, if you smoke in a car with a child, it's $1,000 fine.
Oh. Thank you, Susie. I'll have to go and check that out. Now, I watch people like that have some credibility. Lana has no credibility. Anal has no Sharon. She does not do law work. You know what Lana Anal did for a living before she found Chris Watt's case? She did games for senior citizens. The only term that she knows how to use when it comes to helping someone in jail
ineffective counsel.
That's all she knows to use. She did trivia for senior citizens. All she knows how to do is say ineffective counsel. Ineffective counsel.
Oh my.
Jesus, take the wheel.
And I don't like to bash people, and I'm not that, but I'll just speak facts then. She just, I admire her dedication to what she wants to do, but, she, her approach is wrong. And, of course she's going to want to go put the Laundrie, family out there. She's gonna want.
Okay, what did this Brian person say?
Like she did with the Watts.
Yeah, y'all. She really thought she was about to hit the gold mine with the Watts. Do y'all realize that she was trying to talk them into mortgaging their house, to getting a second mortgage on their home? And then she told them that the nice, quote unquote, nice people on Facebook that wanted the truth would help them pay the mortgage back. You realize that? That's anal for you. She's sick. She was about to bankrupt the Watts family. Thank God they woke up. No, they do not talk to her now.
Okay, let's ask everyone. Larry just made a point. Does anyone in chat think that he got treated better? Because I sure don't. Anybody?
No,
one if they do. Two if not, because I definitely don't think so. They did not do their due diligence as trained, and they're trained in domestic violence. But as police officers, what are we even going and pulling this person over for? Well, they put him over when he almost hit the curb, but there was a call that initiated that he hit her.
Exactly.
Witnessed.
Sworn affidavit statement. A sworn statement.
Yeah. And
a sworn statement under perjury of law that said he laid his hands on her.
Somebody literally had to stay behind and write out a written statement. Took time out of their day to write that. Have you guys seen the written statement?
I haven't. If you find that, would you send it to me?
I'll get it right. I'm gonna mute. Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna pull that up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she did not. She did not get better treatment. Of course, anal is going to try to jump in now, and because She's getting nowhere trying to get the two murderers out of jail. She has no career. She was in eviction court in June. If you watch my video down below about her, there's a video down below about her civil lawsuits, being in eviction court and all of that. It's down there. She was in eviction court in June. The eviction moratorium protected her. She may have paid her rent up by now. I don't know. But of course, she's going to jump on this case now and try to bring in some views and money. Of course she is. She needs to buy some more Capri Suns to drink. Do y'all know that when they went to Colorado, to see about an attorney and all of that, y'all do realize that she sent in the packet that they sent Chris Watts to prison and all of that via that priority envelope? She put a I'll find it for you and put the link in here. She put a Valentine's Day card in there and signed it, underlined the daddy part, signed it from Bella and Cece. Nothing about baby Nico on the card. Nothing about baby Nico on the card. But she did that. And she should be ashamed of herself. But she has no shame. She has none. Guys, I'm dropping it right here. Right here is the this link that I just dropped. That's to my video on Lana. It tells about it's got she says CVS receipts. It's got the CVS receipts. Sharon, exactly. After Shazam videos, how could anyone take her serious? Larry, that may be the case.
Sorry, I
do feel some better, Sunshine. That I do feel some better. Larry, that may be the case that they gave her the van to get away. But in my opinion, as a trained nurse, Gabby was in no mental condition to be driving a vehicle. Yes, her apologies to the Rusick family were hollow. Did y'all see the comment? Or did y'all let's say one more thing. Did y'all see the comment or the post under her page, that the note she wrote to the Rusicks and the Watts family, wanting to know where she can make the Fight for Family can make their donation in honor and memory of Bella and Celeste and Nico, and that she hoped to do it twice a year, and she thought around Bella and Cece's birthdays would be a good time? Does she really think Sandy Rusick is going to speak to her? Does she really think that? Cricket, we're just talking right now. Right now we're talking about Lana Banana Anal and her trying to say that that Gabby got better treatment in the police pullover than Brian did. Glad you're here, Cricket. Okay, Alicia, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
I don't buy it either.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, watch my video later, please, that I dropped. And then come back if you have questions. If you want receipts on it, to see the receipts, see more receipts, let me know. I'll tell you where to find the receipts. Everything I found was public information listed on the internet.
Did you get my request to link.
Wait a minute. I just saw it. I'm sorry. You sent me Cricket. You sent me a message earlier. When did you send me a picture or a message earlier, Cricket? Because I didn't see it yet. Let me see. I didn't get it yet. But I will look again whenever I get off of here.
Oh my gosh, my kids. Okay, so here's the actual statement. I'm going to scroll up and read it because his handwriting.
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm trying to save it. Don't scroll yet. I want to save this, okay? Hold on a minute. I'm getting my thumb drive.
I'll send it to you. I could send it to you. The actual.
It's okay. I have my thumb drive right there. Well, okay. Yeah, you can just send it to me and then I can save it on my thumb drive. That's fine.
Okay, it says at approximately 4:30 p.m., I arrived at Moonflower. While standing on the south side of the street, I observed a man and a woman appear to have some sort of dispute. They were talking aggressively at each other, and something seemed off. At one point, they were sort of fighting over a phone. I think the male took the female's phone. It appeared that he didn't want her in the white van. He got into the driver's seat, and she followed him. At one point, she was punching him in the arm or face trying to get into the van. I didn't see this. She eventually climbed in over him and over the passenger seat. I heard her say, "Why do you have to be so mean?" I wasn't sure how serious it was. It was hard to tell if it was sort of play fighting, but by my point of view, something definitely didn't seem right. Whoa, I heard the opposite. Anyways, hold on. It didn't seem right. It was as if the guy was trying to leave her and maybe take her phone. Not sure, but wanted to help. I noticed another person had called this in as soon as I left the store. I noticed a police officer giving and gave him my contact information. Okay, this isn't the statement I heard.
Hey, scroll
I heard the one right
wait,
after.
There, let me save that page right there. I
want to get the other statement because the other statement states that they watched him slap her. I know that.
Yeah.
There's two witnesses, you guys, so this might be another witness. So two people now have made a statement. Okay. Oh, do you still need me there? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you go ahead because Rose sent me something and asked me to check on it. So if you don't mind, you go ahead.
Rose probably has the other one because this one is not what I heard.
No. This is about something that's happening in Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah. Didn't you guys hear differently on the 911 call even?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so and it said there was another person that called in, even in his. Let me try to read his statement down here. Maybe they were talking aggressively at each other. He took the female's phone. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can find another one. The other statement. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Yeah, those are two different statements now. I mean, that's
was
a written
two
statement.
Mm-hmm.
And the 911 call. Yeah, that was.
And you explain to me why he's not in jail.
I'm going to go look really quick.
And Gabby's not still with us. Guys, I'm still here too. I'm just typing up something.
I'm really confused on that.
I am too.
I'm gonna go pull up the other witness statement as well right now, guys. So give me 1 second. And let me check in on what's going on in Florida for you guys too.
Guys, I'm here too. I'm just looking up something that Rose sent me involving something in Tennessee, okay?
Okay, so there's nothing that has changed as far as them looking for Mr. Laundrie. I'm going to get that other statement for you guys right now, though. And actually, the 911 call, you have that case, don't you?
I think that I do have that. I do have that. Let's see.
Yeah, Cricket. All of us are confused, which means the police were probably confused at the time. You know what I noticed? When the officer that initially pulled them over, he noticed she was upset, pulled her out. I think his training kicked in. He noticed there was something going on. He put her in the car, calmed down, and was ready. And then that's when when he was talking to Gabby, the other officer came and started talking to Brian. And that's when he put her in the car, and that's when you could see and hear on the body cam footage him say he's got scratches on his face and saying whatever he said. So that changed the initial officer.
That changed the whole dynamic of it.
That his first initial response was for her, So then it changed him. And then what really got me is when that second officer went to where Gabby was, and they both were standing there, and he said, me and my ex-wife, this is why she's my ex-wife, we fed off each other, and it caused us anxiety. We fed off each other's anxiety, hence her being my ex-wife. Maybe you two just need to go your separate ways. I literally was appalled.
I was too. You don't do things like that. You don't do things like that. You don't bring your personal feelings and relationships into a situation like that. You leave that mess at home.
I agree with you, Cricket. That's a very good point. She clearly was in no condition to drive away and could have been taken to a hospital for an evaluation. I agree with you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Better.
She was not in any condition to drive. She should not have been left to drive that van.
I'm just going to mute for a minute, guys. I'm going to pull up that other statement. Case, okay. I don't know. You have the 911 call, do you not?
I think so. I'm trying to find it on my I'm trying to find it saved on my phone. Hold on just a moment. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I think also, Cricket, that he should have to the family should have to reimburse that because that was paid out of a domestic violence fund, his hotel.
Exactly. They should have to reimburse that.
And honestly,
let me see if I can find that.
I think that if it were me and I were making and I'm not saying anything on any YouTubers because this is their job. And but a portion of that would go to domestic violence of what I would make.
Exactly. Exactly. Y'all, I want you to know, of course, I'm not monetized. I make absolutely zilch, zero for doing this. Not a dime, nothing. I do have a cash app. I only set it up so that I could secure my case discussion name with it, so that all of my stuff would be the same all the way across the board if I ever decided to post my cash app. But I don't make one dime. Not one.
And eventually, hopefully you do. And I'm sure
Yep.
like
if I do. Okay, wait a minute. Here. Listen to this. I found what you're wanting, okay?
Okay.
Listen to this, guys.
I'm gonna go
okay?
get them.
Listen to this.
Serial killer.
And we're driving by, and I'd like to report it.
Wait a minute.
Can you hear me, sir? Yeah.
Can y'all hear that?
I'm right on the corner of Main Street by Moon.
Thank you, serial killer.
Really bad. We can't hear it, and it's echoing.
Okay, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if I can look it up here, because that was a screen grab that I made. I'll find it though. Just a second, guys.
Oh, I guess I could hear. Chrissy, you could hear it? Sharon could hear it? Okay, yeah, go ahead. They could hear it. Maybe it's just my laptop echoing for me because I'm on StreamYard with you.
It may have been. Let's see here.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Okay, just a second. Guys, give me just a second to find it again, okay? I apologize. I had exited off.
Thank you, serial killer.
And we're driving by, and I'd like to report a domestic dispute. Florida with a white van, Florida license plate, white van, gentleman, 6 years. They just drove off. They're going down Main Street. They made a right onto Main Street from Moonflower. Or what were they doing? Operative, but what did you say? What were they doing? We drove by, and the gentleman was slapping the girl. He was slapping her? Yes, and then we stopped. They ran up and down the sidewalk. He proceeded to hit her, hopped in the car, and they drove off. Okay, you said it's a white van? White van. I give you the license plate. Just give me 1 sec. I took a picture of it. What kind of white van? Like a big one? It was a smaller van with the license plate. It was white. Florida license plate QFT G03. It was the make was a Ford. Model was Transit. Black ladder on the passenger side. Black ladder, passenger side. White Ford Transit. White Ford Transit. Okay, what's your name? Where did they? So they turned. They headed south on Main Street from Moonflower Market. Correct. They made the right turn. Oh, so they went north. North. Yeah, sorry, I'm not from around here. Okay, you're right there by the post office? Right across the street, yep. Okay, and when they turned onto Main Street, they went right or left? Right. Right, so they went north. North on Main. All right, I will let somebody know. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Bye. Thanks.
Okay, guys, that was the entire 911 call. So they knew he had hit her, but she was treated like she was the person who did something wrong. I know I live in a twilight zone. I know I do. This cannot be America. This cannot be the United States. I'm sorry. This is just really getting to me. I want to show y'all something while we're waiting on Gabby that I also found. While we're waiting on Gabby, while we're waiting on Alicia, okay? Please, I want to show y'all some pictures. I won't be able to see chat, okay? But look at this. Let it get pulled up here. Look at that face. Does that look like the face of someone that has been assaulting someone? Or does that look like the face of someone that's been assaulted and is scared? Look at that face. That's a 22-year-old young lady who was hundreds or thousands of miles away from her daddy who could not protect her anymore. Look at it. And the people who were supposed to protect her were there, and they failed her. They failed her. They tell you to call 911 when there's an issue. They tell you to do that. Someone did that for her. If you see something, say something, do something. We've all heard that. This person did something to try to help Gabby. When Gabby saw the police car, she even yanked on the steering wheel, hoping to get their attention. They failed Gabby. And I hope that her parents sue the crap out of them. I'm sorry, I do. Yes, Larry, that's the face of someone who needed her family. That's not the face of someone you put in a vehicle and tell her to go drive somewhere else to sleep for the night alone. You don't send a face like that off in a vehicle. Guys, that ticks me off. It just burns me up to no end. You don't do that. That's the face of someone who needed protection. And the people that are hired by us, the taxpayers, to protect her failed her. They failed Gabby. But I have a feeling that her family is not going to let this turn into like everything turned into with Shanann Watts. Her family's not playing.
Yeah, they don't
so
play.
Again, I tell you two people who are thinking of exploiting her case, I would think twice. Unless you're trying to draw attention, positive attention to, finding Brian and, bringing, good memories, good positive things, about Gabby to light, I'd stay away from it. I would not use her case to try to exploit money.
I know, Lisa. It is sad she is gone. All right.
It is very sad.
There,
you found something, sweet?
Yeah, saying as of there's still the search for Brian at the you know what I'm trying to say, Carleton Reserve, but it's been there. They're saying the search grinds on the Carleton. Oh my gosh, Carleton Reserve, but is he there? Is he? Come on, I mean, how much do you think they wasted already? How much? Fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me share my screen. This is the written statement.
Okay.
And this is not what I heard yesterday. And the 911 call says otherwise. But this is a written statement. And it is legit.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to share. It's redacted.
Okay.
So you could just see the first name. Let me know if I need to zoom in as well. I zoomed out a little bit because it was really, but I'll zoom in more.
I'll tell you what, I just made it full screen.
I could zoom in more. Well, that's really zoomed in. But you guys can read as well. All right, so this was 8/12/2021. 6. I can't do military time, and me are not good.
That's 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you're a nurse. You can do that.
Yeah.
So Chris gives a statement. Approximately 4:30 p.m. I arrived at Moonflower while standing on the south side of the street. I observed a man. A woman appeared to have some sort of dispute. Excuse me. They were talking aggressively at each other over something. Seemed off. At one point, he sort of. Oh my! This is all over the place. At one point, they were sort of fighting over a phone. If you guys can make that out, I think he
took the female's phone.
Very good, nurse.
Hey, I got used to reading doctors' handwritings.
I know. It appeared he didn't want her in the white van. He got in, then driver's seat, and she followed him. At one point, she was punching him in the arm and face, trying to get in the van.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, it's not done. She actually climbed in over him, over the passenger seat. I heard her say, "Why do you have to be so mean?" I wasn't sure how serious this was. It was hard to tell if they were sort of play fighting, but from my point of view, something definitely didn't seem right. It was her and maybe nurse, please help. Maybe.
Wait a minute. It was her. Wait a minute. Definitely didn't seem right. It was as if he was. It was as if the guy was trying to leave her and maybe take her phone. Not sure, but wanted to help out. I noted another person had called this in, and as I left the store, I noticed a police officer and gave him my contact information.
Signed.
And now this is signed. Right. Scroll that back up for a second. This is signed under penalty of perjury. See right there? That's signed under. You're signing saying that you're agree. That you understand that you can be charged if you're falsifying a document. So yeah. Guys, it's just a sad situation. And I muted myself somehow. Hey guys, sorry about that. I muted myself somehow. Justy, we are trying to show there was a creator that said that Brian received more favorable that Gabby was treated better at the police stop than Brian was, which is not true. Gabby was treated as though she was a criminal, in our opinion. We're just talking about it. Just talking about it. Some of us, it's bothering us watching so much of the scenes of them searching for him. So we're going back a little bit, looking at information. Did we miss something? Were there clues that the officers missed? There were a lot of clues the officers missed. That was one of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the written statement that I heard yesterday either. But hey, it is. But the 911 caller said something else. So
yeah, and Cricket said it best right there. He took her phone and tried to leave her, and that was all public. Can you imagine how bad it was behind closed doors? And his parents 100% knew all of that.
I agree with
you. Knew
you.
What he was like. When he got home to Florida, the neighbors said he mowed the lawn. He mowed his parents' yard like nothing was going on. Nothing happened. He mowed the lawn like it was an everyday, I'm home from vacation, my lawn needs to be taken care of. He went on business as usual. And I'm thankful that Gabby's mother was an attentive mother and realized when she had not heard from Gabby that, you know what I mean, and that some of Gabby's messages, or him, that something wasn't right, and they notified the police. Because there are some people that they don't talk to their parents for weeks at a time. Gabby's mom knew pretty quickly something's not right here.
Yeah. And I think that I'm sorry, but a lot of moms these days, like the mommy boy thing, it is they definitely knew something was going on, because that didn't just happen. They had taken a road trip prior with her car, and she sold her car to get that van. Let me read this. I wonder if he has sealed juvie records, because people don't just wake up.
Yes, Larry. He mowed the lawn after he dumped her body. He mowed the lawn. Yes. Yes, she would still be considered missing if her mother wasn't so attentive. And I can tell my family's that close. If I went on a trip and my dad did not hear from me for several days or whatever, my dad's 79 years old, but I can guarantee you he would have the police out looking for me.
Yeah.
He would. He would have them out looking for me. And I would be the same way with him. My dad, my mom passed away, like I said, 2012. It's about 2015. My dad they were friends with some Amish people in Kentucky. And my dad wanted to take a little one-day road trip to Kentucky. Now, my dad's on my cell phone, on my cell phone plan. So I couldn't get my dad on the phone. He had gotten to the area where the service was choppy faster than I realized that he was going to get there. I was a basket case. I called my husband at work and I said, I cannot get in touch with my dad. What am I going to do? And I said, I'm going to go looking for my dad. And my husband said, don't get in that car. Don't go by yourself. You don't need to go this upset. Besides that, you don't even know what route he took. You don't know if he got on the interstate. You don't know if he went the main highway. You don't know. So I called Verizon and I told them, I said, I gave them my dad's cell phone number. And I said, of course, we own the phone line. I said, can you tell me what city this phone last pinged in? And they did. They told me where the last activity was. I was so thankful. I knew my dad was okay. So I'm telling you, people, if something doesn't seem right, check it out. It may very well not be right. Don't be afraid to check it out. Don't be afraid at all to check it out. Had that lady not been able to give me the city where the cell phone thing, my husband was coming home from work and we were going to Kentucky to look for my father. But don't ever be afraid to check something out. Ever. You never know when you might just be right that something's going on. I'll tell you, well, Alicia, I think Alicia's doing something with her kids or something, or looking something up. I'll tell you another little thing with us happened in my family about a domestic violence. Well, it wasn't a physical domestic violence thing. It was more of a mental violence thing. My niece was married to this man who refused. Domestic violence thing. It was more of a that he refused to work. He lived in a property that was owned by my parents. I figured you were looking something up, Alicia. They lived in property that was owned by my parents. My parents did that out of the kindness of their heart, thinking that they could save up money to buy or build them a house. Well, we got to noticing my niece would come to. Oh yeah, Brandy, mine too. When my mom was alive, I swear, if my car went out the driveway and she didn't know where I was going, she was calling me. Where you at? Where you going? How long you gonna be gone? I miss those phone calls now. But anyway, my niece was married to this guy, and we thought that everything was hunky-dory at first. Come to find out, he was keeping, she only had one debit card to her checking account. He was keeping her debit card at home. Every time she got paid, every 2 weeks, he spent her money. My parents bought their groceries most of the time. My parents paid all of their utility bills, trying to help them out so that they could save money, maybe to build a house. Then my niece started coming. She would come to me one day. She would go to her parents. Then she would go back to my mom and dad. She was just rotating around, asking for money for work for that day, which I don't care. I give my nieces and nephews the same thing I'll give my children any day. I love my nieces and nephews. But then we found out that okay, Cricket, take your time, girl. Then we found out that there was something bad going on, and we confronted my niece about it. He was spending her money to the point that her checking account was overdrawn every time before her check ever went into the bank. So, the violence, domestic violence doesn't always have to be hitting someone. Domestic violence can be any form of abuse. It can be mental abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse. It can be any kind of abuse. Watch your family and friends for that. Yes, it can be mental. My niece was being tormented. I could see her where they lived at was like in between our house and my mom and dad's house. When we could see her leaving to go to work, you could see her head hang lower every day as she left to go to work. I got her, she didn't, she had a cell phone and something happened to it. I don't know. She broke it somehow or something. She kept telling me she was going to get a new one and she didn't. And I was working at the time, so I went and got her a cell phone. I told her, I said, I'm not going to have you going to work without a cell phone. She drove 45 minutes each way. So I got her a cell phone. Well, he started wanting to keep her cell phone at home. I called her one morning when she was supposed to be on her way to work just to talk to her, which I had done a lot. He answered the phone, and I said, I wanted to talk to my niece for a moment. And he said, oh, she left her phone here with me today, so I'd have a way to call somebody. No. You might as well have thrown hot water in my face. I said, that is not what that phone is for. I said, I don't care if you have to run down the highway to catch her. That phone goes with her wherever she goes. I said, I pay that phone bill. You want a phone? You get off your lazy butt and you go get one. Get you a job and get your own phone. I just saw on Fox News that the FBI may release more information about Gabby's autopsy today. Brandy, I am very blessed as well with a wonderful husband. I've been married for almost 26 years. Wonderful husband. He's taken very good care of us.
I'm still here.
It's okay, Alicia, honey. You take your time, honey. I know you got your children there and everything, but they're saying that the FBI may release more information, but the autopsy is pending. The final cause of death is pending the final report of the autopsy. It just came across on Fox News. I have that on my TV. But Brandy, I have a wonderful husband too. He works very hard. When my nieces and nephews were growing up, my one brother that has my nephews, he and his wife divorced, and my husband and I, a lot of it was my husband. He helps me, and we made sure that my nephews had Christmas, really good Christmas, just like our boys had. You've been with him since you were 15? Wow. Wow, Brandy. That's great. Okay. My husband and I got married when I was almost 21, and we dated for 6 weeks. We knew each other longer than that, but we seriously dated for 6 weeks. We got engaged. We decided we didn't want a big wedding. Everyone kept pushing us to have a big wedding. We didn't want a big wedding. We literally showed up at his parents' house with marriage license in hand because his father's a pastor, and said, either you're going to marry us or we're going to find someone who will. And he married us. And I know people thought that we wouldn't make it. In February, it will be 26 years.
Did you see Cricket's message?
No, wait a minute. Wait. Cricket, I did not say that.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Cricket, I am so sorry. Oh my God, Cricket, I did not say that. I had the computer with me, but I was walking in the kitchen to get myself something to drink.
He said he'll be right back. I'm sorry about that, Cricket.
Wow.
I had a very bad domestic relationship as well, but not anymore. I've known my husband since I was 13. We've been together 13 years. And I'm going to be old on the 26th. Old. Like, your birthday's no fun after so long, Just another day.
I'll be honest with you, my birthday was the 16th, and I didn't even celebrate it. I was just like, forget it. It's just another day.
My husband usually takes me to lunch, or dinner, and things, but I would rather do for my kids more than myself anymore.
That's me. I'd rather do for my children than me. Cricket, I just saw your message. I am so sorry that you went through that. Nobody should have to go through that. Wow.
I saw above it, you said you and your friend went on a road trip to West Virginia, and I didn't tell my mom. We're in a military base, and she couldn't reach me. Within 12 hours, there was a bolo and missing, endangered apart. That is, yeah, that's awesome, Mom.
That's a good mom right there.
And I'm sorry about your domestic. That just is traumatic.
No one should have to live in that. No one should.
No,
Guys, I'm probably going to have to wrap up pretty soon. We've been on for almost 3 hours. My voice is starting to give way again. I've used my spray as much as I can. I swear I should own stock in Chloroseptic company by now.
Why don't you try like mint, sucking on a mint?
I've tried that and it helps some. This right here, I don't know, it does help more.
Like eucalyptus, you know what I'm talking about? Eucalyptus mint.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I may tell my husband to stop at the store and pick me up some different types of mint than what I have now and let me try that because I can only imagine what it's going to be like once he's found. Now, I will tell y'all this. I have asked Rose to text me because, you know, she's J for Justice mod as well. I've asked Rose to text me if she hears anything like they found him or anything.
I've looked and there's no new updates. Hold on, let me look again. I have it on 3 different screens too.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's look again just to be sure before we go, because this, you know, you'd hate to sign off and something happening.
Good, Cricket. Fine.
I'm glad for you, Cricket. Everyone deserves a happy marriage.
My first marriage, that's my oldest son. He was my high school sweetheart, and I saw my life flash before my eyes. I literally would run and hide under tables. It was bad. I was choked to the point that I was like, okay, like, because I was so used to it. This is sad, but he wasn't letting go, and I was like thinking, like, when are you gonna let go? Like, oh my. And then it's to the point where you're like, honestly, I was tapping, like, please, like, and you know, just. I could talk about it. It was very traumatic, but now I'm a survivor, so I'm not. He doesn't ever have a hold on me like that again. So
yeah, he doesn't have that hold anymore.
No, and men don't realize their strength. I want to like put that out there. I don't know how to put this. Like. I'm 5'9". My ex-husband was 6'2", and I mean he was a built guy, but he didn't understand how much stronger he was. You know, it just was like, it was. I'm so
exactly.
glad.
And can you imagine? Can you imagine? I didn't mean to interrupt you, but can you imagine what Shanann Watts went through as she was being choked? I mean, how she probably thought he was going to let go any minute, and then he didn't.
I'm looking up for updates. Just still that it's a homicide as of 2 hours ago, and that's USA Today.
Yeah. Guys, I don't want to sound like I'm begging for subs. I don't mean that, but if you have the opportunity to share this anywhere, please share this. I would love to get the community tab so that we can do quick updates instead of always bringing everyone in for a live. We can do a quick update. You can read it. You know what I mean? If it's just something simple, of course we would go live, like if they found him or whatever like that. But I would love to hit 1,000 so I could have that community tab. So if y'all have the opportunity, please share please share it if you don't mind.
Yeah, and I have a little page. If you click me, I don't really. I mean,
drop your link. Wait a minute, let me find your link.
Do I even have my link?
You can't drop your link. Wait a minute, let me. I'll find it. I'll find it.
And like, I don't know. I just more like, ew. I'm saying like a lot. Ew. It is.
Wait a minute. Okay, your page's name is Alicia, isn't it?
Let's talk facts with Alicia.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and I'm saying and like a lot, so yeah. Ugh, blah, blah. Anyways, it's just where we could talk and like about anything. Mom, dad, parenting, fashion, whatever. This is true crime here.
Yeah, we can talk about whatever over there, and it will be okay. You know what I mean? And that's we're gonna have a place where we can talk about anything, anywhere, and that's what I like, and I'm so grateful for the team that we have here. Okay, wait a minute.
Ricky, you're awesome.
I found it. Hold on just a moment.
I really feel for them. I really do. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Let me get back to my page.
I forgot what I was even saying. Yeah, there's no new updates. I've been looking. I wonder how much Florida this is costing them.
I wonder that too. Because it's not cheap.
Oh my gosh, all the people they called in. Oh, Cricket, you're sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like you guys are also sweet too. You didn't have to. We're over here rambling and stuff. But this is
her guys. I just dropped her link right there. The next comment that's coming up, but right there, is hers. I just dropped her. That right there is her link. Let me see if I can get back over here down to my page, and I can pin it. That's Alicia's link to her channel. Let's show her some love. Let's get hers built up. Guys, I'm all about helping everybody get theirs built up. Because here's the thing. Let's show her some love. If we don't show it, if we don't show her love, and somebody doesn't, I'm all about helping everybody. If somebody doesn't share for us, nobody knows that we're there. You know. So, but guys, I am going to get off here and let my voice rest a little. And I know Alicia probably needs to go take care of her kids. Yeah. Because here's the thing.
Why is it echoing?
Time out. We don't show her love and shit. There, I exited off. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. No. My 18-year-old stepdaughter is here, so I have help today.
Yeah, you need to go. But you need to go see about your kids, and I'm going to go rest my voice. If anybody catches an update and sees anything, going on or whatever, if you know, get in touch with Alicia or myself, and we'll go back live and we'll talk about it and go through it. Okay. I've got a couple people that have said they'll message me if they see anything. Wait a minute. Wait.
Brandy, Cricket
statement from Bill. Okay. I just want to say this, that where I found the information about the cease and desist letter, Yelp has responded, and it just said that they can confirm that the user who uploaded the photos removed them today. So Yelp has responded to the, I bet they did in a hurry, because that family was not playing. But anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. And we will see you guys later on.
Yes, thank you.
Bye everybody. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.